Hey YouTube, it's Kerosene, and I have another fragrance review for you today. I'm going to be doing Havana by Aramis. And let me get myself comfortable. This came out in 1994 and it's categorized as a spicy, woody scent. Emphasis on the spicy. Will Pegasus27 brought to my attention, thank you, that this came out originally and was very popular, but it was in the very midst of the aquatic craze that was going on, and soon everyone was buying that. Spicy manly scents were starting to get phased out a little bit, and they discontinued this, but it was very popular and people demanded it to come back, and Aramis did do a comeback. So that is kind of a little story behind this scent. Okay, there's about 1 million notes in this one. Let me begin. On the top you have coriander seed, anise, birch tar, juniper berry, tangerines, orange, and grapefruit. In the middle you have bay rum, Jamaican pimento berry, pepper, jasmine, and hyacinth. In the base there's exotic woods, tobacco, patchouli, cedarwood, myrrh, labdanum, oil bananum, oil bananum, oil banum, oil banum, oil banum, tonka bean, and vanilla. This is another sample from Don, so thank you for this. It's not really up my alley, but I really did want to do a review on this. There's not many reviews of this out there, so let me begin. This opens up with a very bright, crispy, slightly sweet, spicy juggernaut. It's very strong. I would rate this on the Richter scale. It's like a 9.4. It's up there with like Lamal. It's pretty loud. But it's not sissy like Lamal. It's very manly. It's very spicy, but a smooth spicy, not harsh at all. It's one of those scents where I get everything at once, and it's very balanced, and everything's neutral. Nothing's sticking out. I mean, the spices are in the forefront, and the florals are in the background, and that gives it a little bit of sweetness. It's a very rugged, yet smooth, classy scent. It's kind of all in one. It's very unique. It's a very dry woods hint in the background. I almost get this like sort of dry cinnamon, almost like if cinnamon was out, like you had the sticks and they were out in the sun for a little bit, and you just got that radiating kind of aroma. That's kind of what I get, but it's not cinnamon toast crunch, if you know what I mean. It's just that aura. That's how the spice is coming out. This scent also has a nice tobacco kind of vibe to it. If you like tobacco leaves and tobacco flower, you're probably going to really like this scent. It really comes out in the dry down along with the woods, and after the florals kind of lose their sweetness, you get a lot of the tobacco and woods and earthy tones, and it remains dry and just lightly sweet. So if you're a fan of tobacco scents, this one you should definitely check out. As this dries down, it's very dry. It does sort of mellow down a lot. It's going to radiate about a foot, 2 feet around you, so be easy on the trigger, because you could literally TKO someone pretty fast if you put on, I would say, more than 4 sprays. So 2 sprays is probably perfect. Yeah, projection on this thing is pretty decent. Longevity is even better. You can sometimes have a hard time washing this off your skin. You gotta almost scrub with gasoline. So it will last you in between 8 and 14 hours, so quite a long time. So don't worry about you know, losing track of yourself because you'll know where you're at because the scent will be like a smoky trail behind you. Now, as far as who would wear this, I would say it definitely steers towards the not older. I don't like to categorize, you know, scents for like old people, young people. It's just not what I do. But this scent does remind me of more of a mature smelling person, almost because it's what you're used to when you grow up. You hug an old guy and you smell Old Spice, and your mind is automatically tuned to that way of thinking. So if people were wearing Le Male and their grandpas, you know, we would have that thought, and then Old Spice would be what the junior hires would be wearing. So automatically when I smell something like this, it does give me that older gentleman type of vibe. It is a fantastic scent. It's just not for me. I'm just not comfortable wearing stuff like this where it's overly spicy. It just tips on that board where it's just like a little too spicy for me. But at the same time, I can appreciate something like this that's just so well done. I mean, the aroma is fantastic. It's almost like walking into a cigar bar, appreciating the aroma that's in the air, but not actually smoking. Temperature wise, I would say this is a cooler weather scent. It's just a lot of spice for the heat. It's kind of like Burberry the Beat for me. I don't even touch that in the summer. It's just the pepper in it. It's just too much in the heat. So if this had more citrus in it, then I would say, yeah, you could probably get away with it. But since I don't get a lot of citrus, only in the beginning, after it dries down, it's just very spicy wood. So it's going to be cloying in the heat. Where you would wear something like this, it's kind of your night out on the town type scent. It's going to draw attention to you if you wear this. So if you want to be noticed, it's kind of a classy masculine scent. So suit and tie, you throw this on, you have a stogie, you fit the bill. So everyone, that is my rundown of Havana.